It's day 60 of lockdown, and if your pantry stocks and your bank balance is showing the same regressive growth, fear not, my friends, we are in this together. I was kind of having this craving of instant noodles since morning, and I ran out of it, so I cooked my own version of it, ramen. For those of you who have heard it for the first time, ramen is a Japanese dish which essentially consists of handmade noodles served in a broth which is mostly meat based, having an umami taste, and this umami taste is brought about by addition of soy sauce and miso, and it uses various kind of toppings such as sliced meats and vegetables. Instant noodles that we have grown so fond of over the years were actually inspired by ramen. So let's start with the dough first. I start with the dough first as the dough needs to be rested for at least 30 minutes, and that will give us ample time to cook the rest of the dish. Although it's easier to use dried noodles and it is easily available nowadays, however, making fresh noodles has its own place in Japanese culture. And to be very honest, it's a lot of fun. High gluten all-purpose flour, eggs and chemical agents makes it much more easier to make noodles. However, traditionally the Japanese noodles were always made by using 3 ingredients, that is flour, water and salt. For my noodles I use a very simple ratio, 3 parts flour, 1 part water. That gives you the best results because the dough becomes quite firm, and that gives you a nice bite to the noodles. Make sure that you knead the dough at least for 10 minutes. Now while the noodle dough is being rested, let's prepare for the soup. I always prefer using a very sharp knife. Contrary to the belief, a sharp knife is much more safer. I prefer cutting the vegetables uniformly because that helps in a uniform cooking. Here I have used the vegetables which was available with me. You can be creative and you can add your own choice of vegetables. Mushrooms, carrots, bok choy. Be creative with it. Let's make the egg. Just break the egg and don't tamper with it. And you have this beautiful white and yellow fried egg being cooked. Japanese food is also about the presentation. Here I have not beaten the egg before putting it in the frying pan, simply because I feel that it looks better the way I have cooked it. The actual noodle making process is quite simple. The key over here is making sure that the work surface is dusted well with flour, and again making sure that the sheet, once it is rolled out, is also dusted with generous amount of flour. Once you have done that, just roll it up like a pinwheel and slice it according to the kind of thinness or thickness that you desire. At this point we would also want to have our water for boiling the noodles ready, so that the noodles right after being cut can be put into the water. Do not throw this water because this water would also be used as a base for your soup. This water is highly flavorful. So finally it's time to make the broth. Saute the onion till it's kind of translucent and don't over fry it. Now add the ginger, garlic and chopped green chilies. Saute it for about 30 seconds before adding in the water. Once the water is in, get it to a simmering point, and after that you can add the rest of the ingredients. Here in the soup I have used salt, pepper, a dash of sugar and a little bit of dried lemongrass which was available with me. And that's about it. Just simmer it for another 5 minutes and your soup is done. Now that your soup is ready and the rest of the dish is also ready, it's time to assemble the dish. Japanese chefs are very particular about the presentation part, and they take great pride in making sure that their food looks like an art. I have tried to keep it very simple. And now the magic part. Add some chili oil and some chili flakes. If you do not have chili oil, then you can always add Szechuan chutney to it. If you have truly enjoyed this video, do give me a thumbs up. That will give me the encouragement to make more videos, and also subscribe to my channel.